Ludo no? Fishbunjin's first appearance wasn't in It'll Do. It was in a physics-based ship fighting game called Space Hunk. Space Hunk was created for a Mojam and was worked on by the Ludosity team over the span of 2 days. Remar was the head coder, while Anton, Nils, and Vladimir worked on the graphics. Haku composed the music. The team took suggestions during a livestream chat and included various abilities and power-ups for each hunk. Fishbunjin isn't immediately available and must be unlocked by playing with every other hunk at least once. Fish's ability is Super Hunk, and he is noticeably larger than the rest of the cast. All the power-ups he can pick up are also more powerful. Fishbunjin appears as an optional secret boss in It'll Do. The player must go through the Master Cave, which includes an onslaught of all the difficult puzzles the team thought of, but felt were too difficult for the game. He appears at the very end, where he attacks the player by flexing and tossing dumbbells that eventually explode. Defeating him grants access to the last of the collectible cards and rewards the player with a dumb achievement. The song that plays during the encounter is a remix of the battle theme from the previously mentioned game, Space Hunk. Players criticized the fight for being too difficult. The game was focused mainly on puzzles up to this point, and bosses prior took some clever thinking with the magical tools the player collects. Fishbunjin's fight contrasted with the rest of the game by focusing on a combat that was noticeably slow and clunky. This resulted in a patch that eased the combat and nerfed Fishbunjin. To compensate for his changes, the team increased the drop rate for Fishbuns. A mechanical boss resembling Fishbunjin makes an appearance in It'll Do 2. His name is Mechabun, and he is a guardian of the forbidden keys that are encountered multiple times at the end of secret dungeons. His fight is reminiscent of the one in It'll Do, and is noticeably more difficult since combat in this game is much more smooth. Ultra Fishbunjin also makes an appearance in the other Ludo-first crossover hit, Card City Nights. In it, he appears as a security guard for the Big Chess Casino, and as an opponent the player must face before advancing to the final part of the game. He also appears as a rare attack card that can be activated fairly quickly and does added damage. He makes another card appearance in Card City Nights 2. He can deliver massive damage once activated, but it takes a bit of time for him to resolve. Though he doesn't appear as an NPC, he can be seen in a random panel upon a comic generator the player stumbles upon. Did you know that Joel isn't really Joel, and Haku's name has no connection to the Hack franchise? For more nonsensical humor, be sure to play Ludosity's games. Wait, how do YouTubers end their videos?